boom, 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 boom. The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the new video. Right now we're doing VeChain, 26.75% in green, looks nice, looks ready. That's this candle over here. I know this is a weekly chart, I get it, but this is only Monday, so this is actually one day from 0.86 to 0.11. So we are going up. Not only that, like we picked up from all the way down at 0.04 to 1.11. so whoever bought the bottoms, you know, you guys did well. We're also gonna talk about this very nice trend line that's going on here. This is a weekly trend line, guys. This is a weekly trend line, you can see that, and we have not broken that on the downside. So technically the weekly trend, upward trend, is still intact. Let's get into the charts and see what's actually happening. Make my face smaller, charts bigger. Take a sip of tea and see what's actually happening. So let's go a little bit back more to the daily chart. I'm also going to show you some moving averages up here. You can see this is the 10, 20, 50, 100 and 200 moving averages, not there weekly. So we got 10, 20, 50 and 100 moving average up here, and you can see here that we actually went all the way down to the 50 moving average and then picked back up, but we closed the previous week below the 20 moving average, which was terrible, and everybody got pretty scared. But right now we are getting right back above the 20 moving average, which is actually a very good thing. And this is actually a positive thing, because once you get back, and if you get right back above certain resistances or supports, it's like this never happened, and that means that we are technically rejecting the 20 moving average break, and that we are holding in the support. The same thing goes when you are going above certain levels. If you got some kind of level up here and your price is going like this and goes up and then goes back down again right on the next candle, this is a rejection. And the same thing goes for down when you got some kind of move, some kind of line. Let's put a line, some kind of line down, and you have the price going down and then it goes below the line, but the next candle just comes right back up and continues. This is support holding the line, right? Even though you broke it, if you just get back above it, right back above it, it means holding. So we want this week to hold above the 20 moving average, and that's gonna be perfect. You don't have to get above the 10 moving average. I mean, yeah, sure, that's best case scenario, getting above the 10 moving average and continuing up here, but just getting above the 20 moving average would be actually technically the best case scenario, the way I can see it. So I'm not asking very much. I'm just asking the price to hold above 0.1 for 1 week. And I mean, is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. Let's go back to the daily time frame and see what's actually happening here. We're gonna remove the weekly trend line and see that on the daily we have been hitting this 200 moving average down here and holding as a support, at least with the wicks, right? We're holding as support, and right now we are still below certain moving averages. We are still below that 100 moving average, the 10, 20 and 50 moving average. So we are still below all the moving averages. We are not out of the dump yet on the daily time frame, but we are recovering indeed. Now what's gonna happen right now, it's kind of hard to tell. So now comes the tough period of the time. I know it's very nice to look at the 26% you know, pump to the upside, but we still have to a mountain to climb back above it, because this is the reason why nobody wants to break the moving averages, because once you break the moving averages, now the moving averages are acting as resistance on the way up, because once you are here, right, all these moving averages are acting as a support. So when you fall, you got some kind of support to fall down to. But once you're sitting down here, although we have fallen through all of the supports, and we found some kind of support at 100 moving average, right now these averages are moving as acting as a resistance for us, right? So that's why everybody loves being above the moving averages and not below the moving averages. So we're gonna go try to get up above the moving averages, but every time we break the moving averages and manage to hold that moving average on the upside, that's a bullish signal, a little bit more bullish signal that we can actually climb all the way up here above the 0.17. 0.17 is actually right now the line to break. Why? Because that's the uppermost moving average here on the daily chart, and once you're above 0.17 you are technically in a strong uptrend once more again, and that's gonna take only like something like 62% more up, you know. Nothing. Let's go to the 4-hour chart and see if this trend is actually broken, because I've did it on other videos. And we're gonna remove the moving averages and we're gonna draw the trend line that's actually been holding us down. So there are actually two trend lines over here. The first one is this one, the steep one that's actually been broken. You can see this was a trend line. Once we start going here and start dropping hard, this is the hard downtrend, and the hard downtrend, this over here downtrend, is broken right now, and it's probably 10 minutes left. This on 4-hourly time frame, so 10 minutes left. Probability is that it's gonna hold on the upside, so we want to have at least one more green candle, something like that, above here to confirm the breakout of the trend. But the breakout of the trend doesn't mean that the new trend is gonna be upwards. It can be sideways trend, it can be slowed down trend, it can be also uptrend. But the thing is, this trend, the downtrend, is broken, and right now we are getting one of these new trends. Which one, we don't know which trend is gonna be, but that's the only thing that matters when you break in the trend line. You break in the trend line to create new trend, but we don't know actually which kind of trend you're gonna get. But the good thing is there is no longer this big dumpage, fast dumpage to the downside. There is another trend line over here that we have to break eventually, right now, or maybe go something like this. I would say something like this over here, and you can see that we are not there quite yet, so we still got some way to go to break this trend line over here. That's gonna come somewhere around 0.30, 0.12, something like that, because we had the two trends. We had slow downtrend over here. This was a slow downtrend, and then we accelerated downtrend down, because this other trend line also over here got broken. Once it got broken, we got this fast move to the downside. So we have two trend lines to break, but the good thing is that the first one is actually broken, and that's what I actually care. Not only that the first one is actually broken, but the moving averages, the 10 and 20 moving averages, are broken as well. You can see here we broke it on the last 4-hourly, and we are right now retracing back and retesting as a support the 20 moving average. That's the important one, not the 10 moving, but the 20 moving. The fact that we are breaking the 20 moving average on the 4-hourly time frame is really, really important. So this looks to me super bullish right now, and I'm expecting more upside. There are certain resistances. Let's see on the weekly time frame, especially this one up here. Is gonna act as a really tough, but it's at 0.16, so it's gonna take a while to get there. On the daily time frame, we'll probably, on the daily, there are certain resistances on the way up, depending on where you put them. But you can see here right now that we are trying to break this resistance over here. Then you got these in the middle ones, and then in the top ones. Like how this is gonna play out, like which resistance is gonna give us trouble and which is not gonna give us trouble, it's hard to tell. The very good thing is that we are actually breaking the first resistance, and that's the trend line over here, and that's the holding the 20 moving average. So as long as we hold the above 20 moving average right now on the 4-hourly time frame and this trend line, I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. So I'm not gonna say too much about any kind of patterns, any kind of targets, anything like that. I just want this to hold, to find some kind of support above these lines, and then tomorrow we're gonna see if we can move higher and what the targets are for tomorrow. So come back tomorrow, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the notifications button, you know, all the buttons, and come back tomorrow, so we're gonna see what's happening with the VeChain. Hopefully it's a lot higher than it's now. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.